after the third quarter and watching their girls come off the court, they looked tired. I thought we kind of had them on the ropes a little bit. And even for a couple possessions there in the fourth quarter, we just kind of traded baskets with them. But, you know, she hit a couple threes, and we just kind of willed it. You know, it wasn't just one person. We just kind of willed it under the pressure as that game went on, and they would hit a basket, and we just didn't respond well.
Yeah, they kind of came out and in the fourth quarter and found some new life. You know, we go a lot, you know, we go deeper than they do and pretty strong in the depth of that. They only go 7 deep. And I thought the same thing. I thought with our intensity, we were going to kind of wear them down a little bit. But they got a little bit of energy in the fourth quarter. And, you know, hats off to Cottonmeyer and Hobbleman. They combined for 9 to 10 from the free throw line. That's pretty amazing in that stat alone. But for Minneapolis, you know, we had some opportunities towards the end. Probably had some turnovers we'd like to have back.
Yeah, like I said, you know, we didn't handle the pressure there in the fourth quarter as that fourth quarter went on, and we're trading blows with them, and they hit a shot, and they get out and defended us, and we didn't react real well to it. You know, it's been we were kind of talking about this last night in practice, and we went over all of our press stuff last night, and we talked about how we've had to use it very seldom this year. We haven't seen a lot of teams pressing us, and sure enough, tonight they came out and got in our face on that, and we really struggled with it.
You know, I felt like we also struggled on the inbounds, not only on the full court press, but underneath our own basket, trying to get the ball in. We finally kind of towards the end of that ball game, got it right on a couple of inbounds plays, but probably one of the keys to their game was probably when in the fourth quarter we had, I think, 3 or 4 inbounds that they tipped away, and then we threw it in and they took it down the court and scored, and then they just kind of started to build on some momentum at that point. But on the positive note, much better performance this time than we did against them the first time. It seemed like we answered them in the second, the third, and the fourth. We were pretty balanced. I felt like we did a much better job of not getting down ourselves when we were down up there, I think 9-2 at the end of one. And then we only scored 6 points the first time in the second half. Yeah. And we did much better there in 21 points.
Well, they play hard on defense, you know. And if you're not setting good screens, it's hard to get open. And like you said, on some of those inbounds plays, we didn't set good screens, and we didn't use screens if we were setting screens. And all that does is it makes the defense, when they're playing hard, that much harder to get the ball inbounds. So.
No, absolutely, Dale.
I don't know that I have any more to add. I think you've discussed
well,
the major points of what we've seen and what we already talked about.
You know, we knew coming in that we've got a murderous stretch here with Republic County, Beloit, and as well as Russell next Tuesday night. The key is these girls had a hard-fought victory against Southeast Saline. These girls, I think, see that they can play with anybody. Yeah. It's just getting over that hump of getting some of those little tweaks in the system of passing, of turnovers, of pulling a pivot foot. A little tweaking here and there, we've got a victory tonight. And these girls, I think, see that they can play with anybody.
Well, and just like I said, you know, we kind of will under pressure. Some of that's just playing with confidence. You know, we get easily shook sometimes when we really have no need to. You know, basketball is a game of you know, basically a game of mistakes. It's just a team who can make the fewer mistakes, and we got to make it so we don't allow one turnover or one mistake to snowball into more. You know, we're going to make mistakes. Both teams are going to make mistakes. We just can't allow that to build and snowball into a bigger amount of turnovers or more mistakes on defense or whatever.
Absolutely. Well, we've got a tough one coming up on Friday night. And the stigma has gotten to be that anytime that we go against Beloit, we struggle. What's going to be some of the talks that you got to get through the girls' head that this is just another team, that just because they say Beloit doesn't mean that we need to roll over?
Well, you know, I'm looking at Friday night, and we led that game up at Beloit for basically the entire game except for 45 seconds. So I shouldn't have to really convince them hard that we can beat Beloit because, like I said, we led that entire game. And then, You know, it's going to be senior night. They're going to be on our home floor. We have 5 seniors, so you know they're hopefully play with a lot of pride and come out here and finish their career off with beating Beloit for the last time they may play on this home court.
And we did beat them last year, am I correct, at home on our home floor. So it is something that is definitely a doable thing. It's, once again, tweaking some of the little things and a mind game just to make sure our girls are ready to play. And I think you're right. I hadn't thought about the fact that senior night and being the 5 seniors, I hadn't thought about that.
Well, we better wrap this up, Coach. Appreciate you coming and spending time with us.
Okay.
We look forward to a good game for us.
Okay, thanks, guys.
Thank you, Coach. We'll take a break. You're listening to SalinaPost.com as well as Eagle Communication Channel 2.
We're going to go right with it because we're down to 2 minutes, 20 seconds to go. As we get ready for the boys' action here. Again, the Lions hosting Republic County. A very tough squad coming in here tonight. They're 14-3 overall. They're 9-0 in the NCAA, ranking first in the conference. They're ranked 5th in Class 2A in the Kansas Basketball Coaches Association. The Lions are 11-6 and unfortunately riding a 3-game losing streak.
For the first time in a long time.
In 2 years. First time in 2 years. And we're 4-5 in the NCAA in 5th place. At Belleville last January, we lost 46-35. This is the 152nd game in the series. Riley County Belleville leads at 86-65. They won the last game with Minneapolis winning the 4 previous games. At Minneapolis, the Belleville Republic squad leads 35-27. Cromwell and I can't remember the other big player we got to look out for. Seems to average the most for Kuhlman. Cromwell and Kuhlman seem to be their big point getters.
Hobbleman and Cottonmire were 9 for 10 down the line. That's the difference.
For the Buffaloes. Though there are others that contribute quite significantly, but those two seem to be the big point producers for the squad. We'll have the national anthem before the introduction.
We're going to have the national anthem.
Oh, something else first here. Oh, they're going to sing. Okay. This is Cooter's preschool class going to sing. Cute as a bug's ear, huh?
We'll have the national anthem. These little kiddos will sing the national anthem.
Noah's Ark Preschool. I think they were a little rushed there.
Welcome back as the Noah's Ark Preschool does the national anthem So.
Great effort.
Yeah. We will have our starting lineups here in just a second as the Republic County Buffs and the Minneapolis Lions getting ready to do battle here as Minneapolis and Republic County. What was the score of the first game, Dale?
46. Oh, the boys?
No, yeah, the boys.
They beat us 46 to 35.
And we will have the starting lineups here for Republic County Buffs. A 5'9" senior, Dylan Grove. For the Minneapolis Lions, a freshman, number 2, 5'10" freshman Josh Macy. For the Republic County Buffaloes, number 10, a 5'11" or 6' senior Tanner Hyatt. Tanner Allen, sorry about that. For Minneapolis, number 3, a 6'2" senior Andrew Yoxel. For the Republic County Buffaloes, a 5'11" junior Trenton Kuhlman. For Minneapolis, number 5, a 5'9" senior John Michael Darrow. J-Mike. For Republic County, number 32, a 6'2" senior Kalen Cromwell. And for Minneapolis, number 30, a 6'1" sophomore Alex Yoxel. For Republic County Buffaloes, number 40, 6'3" junior Gary Hadachek. And for Minneapolis, number 32, a 6'4" senior Zach Allison.
Alan Sheets, the Dean of NCAA coaches. Longtime coach at Belleville, way back in the 1990s.
Tell you, he gets the most out of both out of his ball clubs, and does a nice job. So
you have to respect what he does with them. I don't care for his sideline presence, but you have to respect what he does with his teams.
Yeah, he does. He does somehow manage to, and he gets a bunch out of it. Republic County in red, Minneapolis in white, as we will have tonight's ball game here in just a few seconds. Republic County and Minneapolis. Republic County, number 5 seed, number 5 in the state in Class 2A, is that what you said?
Yes,
And they've only lost 3 times. They're undefeated in league play. And Minneapolis is the 5th seed in right now, 5th in league, as we've had some tough losses. Republic County controls the jump. It will go out to number 10, Allen. Allen back to the right-hand side to Kuhlman. Kuhlman back to top of the key to Hadachek. Hadachek swings the ball over to Kuhlman. Kuhlman on the outside, back, top 3, off the mark, rebounded by Zach Allison. He'll get it up to Macy. Macy will bring it down. Josh backward to Andrew Yoxel. Andrew drives in, shot up, and gets the charge nice job by Cromwell to stand his ground on that, and we get the charge as Andrew Yoxel tries to go through. First personal foul, first team foul for the Lions.
I thought he was going to pull up and shoot a little
I did
5-footer.
too. Kuhlman will bring it down, guarded by Darrow. Swings pass back on the outside to Allen. Allen on the right side goes back to top of the key. Goes back to the top of the key. So gets it back to Hadachek at the top. Hadachek guarded right, gets it backward to Grove. Grove swings down low to Allen, off the mark, rebounded by Zach Allison, and it's immediately tied back up. Nice job by Allen to get the tie up. It'll stay with Minneapolis.
Zach brought it down where he could easily have somebody grab it.
Macy with the ball. We'll bring it down for the Lions. He's guarded. Gets it back to the top of the key. Crosses the timeline. Guarded by Kuhlman. Gets it back to Darrow. Darrow on the top. Darrow for 3. And it's off the mark. Rebounded by Grove.
In and out.
And he'll bring it down.
A good look by John Michael Darrow, and they just have not been dropping. That one was in and out.
Tipped out of bounds off of Minneapolis. It'll stay with Republic County. Minneapolis with some tight defense right there. Tanner Allen to inbounds for the Buffs. Gets it into to Kuhlman. Kuhlman with the ball. Looks down to Hadacek. Pulls it back. Will drive. Guarded tightly there. Pulls up shot off the mark and rebounded by Hadacek. Hadacek back on the outside to Allen. Allen back over to Grove at the top of the key. Cromwell with the ball. So he will swing around to the outside. Gets it back to Allen. Allen swing pass. Back over the outside to number 13, that is Kuhlman. Kuhlman back across court to Grove. Grove will take the three, looks off the mark, but it's rebounded by Hadacek, and somehow they come up with it. Nice hustle by Josh Macy, and Josh Macy will force the tie-up, but it will stay with the Republic County Buffs.
Kelly.
Checking in is Kelly, and as well as number 10, Alex Johnson. Scoreless ball game here, 6:03 left in the first quarter. Kuhlman with the ball at the top of the key. Kuhlman back over to Allen. Allen looks down low. He's guarded by Minneapolis in the zone right now. Swing pass back on the outside. Back on the outside, cross-court pass back to three-point, deep three, and it's good by Trenton Kuhlman. Kuhlman hits a big three, and that was from deep, deep in the right corner. 3-0, Republic County with the lead.
Minneapolis in that 2-3 zone. He found an open look.
Minneapolis with the turnover. Ball will come back the other direction. Kuhlman drives, shot up, no good, and that's going to be over the back is Allen. Nice job by Kelly to get the front. It will go back to Minneapolis. Mortimer checks in as well as Macy. As checking out will be Andrew Yoxel as well as J. Mike. Kyle Strutt checks in for the Buffs. Johnson with the ball on the outside. Backward to Macy. Macy looks down low to Zach Allison. Macy will drive. Pulls it back out. You know, had a 5 second. Yeah, 5 second. That's going to come with as he continues to mature and learn. I thought he may have broken the 5 when he drove the baseline, but official didn't see it that way and had the 5 second count on him. So it will stay. It will go with the turnover back to Republic County. 3-0. Buffs with the lead. 5:04 left to go here in the first quarter.
J. Mike and the Yoxel brothers back in.
Trevor Allen checks in for the Buffs. Ball goes back on the outside to Cromwell. Cromwell will drive. And there's a 3 second violation by someone. I think Cromwell.
Had it checked. Is that it? 40?
Yeah, had it checked 40. So Macy will bring it down for the Lions. The Lions yet to score here. Ball goes backward to J. Mike. Backward to Alex Yoxel. Back to Josh Mason. Back to Andrew Yoxel, top of the key. Back to Alex Yoxel. Alex looks back to Andrew. Andrew on the left-hand side. Back to Macy. Backward to Kelly. Kelly with the ball. And they turn it over.
He looked away.
Yep.
Left the ball out there to be taken.
And we let him go all the way coast to coast as Kuhlman goes all the way down to the left-hand side and gets the easy bucket. And Buffs have a 5-0 lead here with 4:10 left to go in the first quarter. 30-second timeout call. Minneapolis.
We're very tentative on trying to get the bucket in the hole here.
Well, you know,
the ball in the bucket.
Right. We kind of saw that on Friday night. Just seemed like we didn't know where or how to score.
Yeah.
And we're kind of running into a little bit of that tonight as well. Need our seniors to step up and take some leadership here, and I think you'll see that happen. Josh Macy with the ball. You got to figure we're still have some young players filling some key roles for the Lions. Macy back to Andrew Yoxel from the free throw line. Pull-up shot, no good. And nice job, Alex Yoxel. And they're going to call Alex with the foul.
It felt like the ball came out clean to Alex. He had an easy pick there, but must have got him on the arm.
13 foul, first person. The Buffs with 1 foul.
Hatchek gets it into Allen. Allen will bring it down, guarded by Macy. Yep.
Palm of the ball.
Good call. Just that one little hesitation, he carried it.
Alex Johnson in for Macy.
Ball gets into J. Mike. J. Mike will bring it down for the Lions. He is guarded by Strutt. Darrow drive. Back to Andrew Yoxel for 3. And he is fouled on the 3. Nice job by Andrew Yoxel. He'll go to the line just a little short, but he will go to the line. I like it. I like what I'm seeing so far. Andrew has not hit yet, but he's been more aggressive than what we've seen in the past in the last few nights. He will go to the line to shoot 3 here as the foul is on number 32, Cromwell.
Called that on Cromwell. I thought Strutt was in his face over there.
Shot is up and good by the senior Andrew Yoxel.
Breaks the ice for the Lions.
Second shot coming by the senior.
He'll get 3.
And he'll get it. Nice job by Andrew Yoxel checking in for the Buffs. Lucas Nooch, another Nooch, as well as Dylan Grove for the Buffs.
Coach Sheets doing a little coaching as Cromwell whistled with that foul.
Second one is up and good. Third one is up and good as he hits all 3. Nice job by Andrew Yoxel to pull within 2. Strutt with the ball on the outside, back to Hadachek, back over to Allen. Allen back to Strutt, drives, and he travels with it. Turnover will go back to the Lions. John Kelly will check in for Minneapolis. Alex Yoxel will take a seat. Andrew Yoxel will pull the trigger for the Lions. They're going to pull up a little bit of a press here.
John Kelly comes in.
Strutt is quick enough to stay with John Michael. He's well put together lad, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. And he's quick. He's very quick.
Very strong.
Darrow with the ball at the top of the key. He'll drive. Drives all the way in. Can't get it, but Kelly with the big rebound and the put in. Nice job, John Kelly, as he fights in the low block, and we tie it up. And we're going to get it. Yeah, it was a good call. Good call by the official there. J. Mike tried to slide his feet over to pick up a charge, but he was still moving when he slid right in front of Allen, and the foul will be on the Lions. J. Mike's
5 points each, 3:03 to go in the first.
Tanner Allen, and as well as Trenton Kuhlman check back in for the Buffs. On the floor for the Lions is Allison, Johnson, Darrow, Kelly, and Andrew Yoxel. Ball goes on the right side. Swing pass backward to Allen, backward to Kuhlman. He's had all their points so far for the Buffs. Backward to Grove, swing pass all the way over to Kuhlman. Kuhlman, swing pass backward to Grove. Goes down low, and somehow Kuhlman comes up with it as they move the ball very well. Very good cross-court passing team. They go 2 skip passes easily and are good with their passes. I don't know if you noticed that or not, Mike.
Well, that's one of the keys when you're working against a zone.
Zach Allison.
Goodness.
Wow. Zach gets a rebound, but somehow Lucas Nooch gets a hand in there and ties it up. The Buffs go pretty darn deep. Zach Brazon checks in. 6'4" junior checks in for the Buffs.
Possession arrow to the Lions, so we keep it.
Tied up at 5. Alex Yoxel checks in for Andrew. J. Mike with the ball will drive the right-hand side, and he'll drive all the way in up and good. Nice job by J. Mike. Takes it coast to coast, gets it in, and we have the lead 7-5.
7-0 run for the Lions.
Grove swing pass over to Kuhlman. Kuhlman will drive, pulls it back out. Kuhlman is so quick with the ball and the dribble.
Good help defense to shut down that baseline.
And the turnover right there as they try to go on the inside. It'll go back to Minneapolis. Johnson drives, shot up and good. Nice job, Alex Johnson. hits a big one on the right-hand side, 9-5. Kuhlman brings it back the other direction. Back to Grove. Grove down low for the bus. 9-5. Kuhlman on the outside. Minneapolis with the lead. Kuhlman back to Grove. Grove, Minneapolis with that 2-3 zone. Back over to Kuhlman. Kuhlman back over, nearly stolen by J. Mike. Swing pass over to Grove. Grove looks down low. Cross-court pass. Another three. Short. And rebounded by Zach Kelly, but it's tipped away by the Buffs. Buffs hold control as they go back the other direction. Allen with the ball on the left-hand side. And timeout's going to be called by Coach Sheets. So we will take one with them. Minneapolis up by 4, 9-5. We're on a 9-0 run right here. Minneapolis has the lead. We'll take a break. You're listening to SalinaPost.com as well as Eagle Communication, Channel 2, Minneapolis.
Where do you go when you need groceries? Jeans IGA, of course. Jeans is proud to be a sponsor of Minneapolis sports and hopes that you'll encourage your children to be as competitive in the classroom as they are in sports. Jeans IGA, a proud sponsor of today's game.
At Lambert Insurance, Kent Lambert can make shopping for insurance easy. With insurance plans changing all the time and costs increasing constantly, getting coverage you need at affordable rates can be a challenge. Let Lambert Insurance in Minneapolis help.
Welcome back to Minneapolis, as Republic County and the Lions doing battle here tonight. 9-5, Lions the lead, 55 seconds in the first quarter. The Buffs had the ball.
Man-to-man defense now by Minneapolis as we switch it up after that timeout.
Strut on the outside. Nice job by Alex Yoxel. Comes away with the steal. Gets it back to Josh Macy. Great job by Alex Yoxel with some quick hands there, Mike.
Excellent job. We throw it away.
And we turn it right back over.
Nobody was where Josh thought they were going to be.
It looked like Zach was going to the high post, and Zach thought he was going to cut out on the wing, start the rotation, which Coach Shoup was asking for, but a little miscommunication there. Minneapolis still with a 4-point lead here.
Kuhlman with the ball, back on the outside, gets it to Allen. Allen swing pass back to Kuhlman, a wide open three, and he hits it. I'll tell you guys, you cannot leave him open. He is deadly from about anywhere, and he hits a big three right there, 9-8. Minneapolis with the chance, 5 seconds left. Three-point shot is going to be partially blocked, and that'll be the end of the first quarter. So 9-8, Minneapolis has the 1-point lead, but it's been all Trenton Kuhlman as he hits 8 points, 2 threes, and a 2-point field goal, and he's got the scoring for the Buffs. 9-8 Lions with the lead after one. We'll take a break. You're listening to SalinaPost.com as well as Eagle Communication, Channel 2.
Eagle Communications, home of ECTV, high-speed internet, 910 KINA, and 99 KG Country, is a proud sponsor of tonight's hometown coverage of Lions sports. Listen to the Lions sports on SalinaPost.com.
Bennett Autoplex supports the Minneapolis Lions. At Bennett Autoplex, you'll find a small-town family atmosphere with great prices on new and used cars. New vehicles, including Buick and GMC trucks and SUVs, serving their customers since 1957. Bennett Autoplex, Salina.
Welcome back to Minneapolis. Dale Leach, Mike Perry, myself, Scott Osherman here as the Lions have a 1-point lead at the end of the first quarter as we get ready for the start of the second, Mike. And Minneapolis did a great job of getting back into that.
Yeah, they need to find Kuhlman, whether they're in a zone defense or man-to-man. Kuhlman able to crank it up from well beyond that 3-point arc. He's a good shot.
They pick up in a man this time, and they swing pass back. Allen at the top of the key. He'll drive back over. There's the turnover right there. As
They have a miscommunication.
a little miscommunication there.
Sometimes that no-look pass will bite you.
Ball goes J. Mike. He'll bring it down for the Lions. Wide open three. He'll take it, and it's in and out. And Zach Allison is going to be over the back, what they're going to call, I think.
It's Alex.
No, you're right. That'll be 2 on Alex.
15 fouls. Only 2 for the Bucks. We don't need to get in that trap.
5 fouls to 2, 9-8. Buffs with the ball, Lions with the lead. Allen will drive, gets it back over to Kuhlman. Kuhlman now is being guarded in a man by J. Mike. All about to Grove, back to Hadacek. Hadacek on the outside, looks for the cutter. And wide opens Kuhlman for 3, and he hits another one.
J-Mike got lost up at the point. Kuhlman slipped away.
That Kuhlman is on fire tonight. Andrew Yoxel called. Nice job by Hadacek to stand in there and take the charge, but that's 2 on Andrew Yoxel.
I don't agree with that. The defender was not set and went up with him and had him over the arm. That's not a player control foul in my book.
Ball will be stolen. Nice job by Zach Allison as they try to go to the hot hand. Alex Johnson with the ball. And they will call a foul.
There's a makeup call.
Foul will be called on Kuhlman. Boy. Kuhlman with his first personal. 3rd team foul. Buffs 11, Minneapolis 9. J. Mike the inbounds for the Lions. Gets it into John Kelly. Gets it back to Macy, back to Darrow. And Hadacek with the steal. As they tried to get the old give and go, but they couldn't quite get it to him. Kuhlman on the outside. Good defense by J. Mike. Gets it back over to Cromwell. Cromwell guarded by Zach Allison. And that's going to be 3 seconds. Nice job by Minneapolis defense right there to force the turnover down low.
Zach was giving him no place to go.
Yeah, I think Hadacek's had that whistle on him twice. 3-second violation.
Ball gets it into Macy. Macy will bring it down, guarded by Cromwell. Get it across. Josh does get across the timeline. Back to J. Mike. Looks down low to Zach Allison. Back to Macy. Macy on the outside. Zach Allison posting up nicely down there as they do not get it to him. J. Mike drives in and ball's down low on the floor. That's going to be a tie-up. Nice job. I'm not sure. Nice hustle by both Minneapolis and Republic County. 3 players on the floor right there. It'll have possession. It'll go to the Lions.
J. Mike just has horrible luck with his runners.
Coach Sheets was just on the verge of calling that. Coach's timeout. Would have brought Dale right out of his shoes.
Yep. He's as good at it as anybody. We throw it away.
Yep, Allen's wide open shot down low, and he gets it. 13-9, turnover forced with the easy runner layup. Finally, somebody other than Kuhlman scores.
An 8-0 run by the Buffs now to answer ours. Come on, guys, give him some help.
Well, our point guard picks up his dribble, so.
Wow. Wow. Kuhlman hits his 4th 3 of the night, and he is on fire. And he has got, he's got 14 of their 16 points. We can't find him. I'll tell you, he is on fire tonight. Minneapolis trails by 7, 16-9. We'll take a break. You're listening to SalinaPost.com as well as E-Communication Channel 5, Channel 2.
11-0 run by the Buffs.
Bennett Autoplex supports the Minneapolis Lions. At Bennett Autoplex, you'll find a small-town family atmosphere with great prices on new and used cars. New vehicles, including Buick and GMC trucks and SUVs, serving their customers since 1957. Bennett Autoplex, Salina.
The Minneapolis Junior-Senior High School Lionbackers are proud to continue their long-term support of the broadcast of these Lions games. Join us as we support student activities and the teachers of MJSHS. Go Lions! We're with you all the way.
At one point I was about to state, well, let him shoot them. He's about the best you can do is 42% on, if you're real good on three-pointers. But he's hit 4 or 5.
He's hit 4. Yeah, he is on fire. He is on fire tonight. 16-9.
You got to go collect him after the first run.
Zach Allison in the low block. No good. And I don't know how.
Oh, I thought that was off Alex.
Minneapolis will have it underneath their own bucket. Alex Yoxel was battling down there. Andrew Yoxel with the ball. Backward to J. Mike. Yeah, number 10. Yeah, Tanner Allen with the hold right there.
Fourth team foul on the Buffs. 6 for the Lions.
Second personal. Kyle Strutt will check back in for the Buffs.
Boy, we just miss Alex backside. We had him there for a second.
Doc Allison. They will get a foul on Hadacek. Doc Allison.
We call that on the floor. Fourth team foul on Republic County. 15th foul, excuse me.
Yeah. Doc Allison this time lowers the shoulder and he gets the charge. This time Hadacek holds his ground.
17 fouls on the Lions.
16-9, Minneapolis cannot find an answer so far here in the second quarter. We've yet to score in the second quarter.
I was never any good at basketball, but at that point you got to give them a pump fake and go straight up instead of going into them.
Exactly right, Dale.
Kuhlman with the ball. Gets it back over to Cromwell. Cromwell back over to Nooch. Nooch back to Grove. Grove back to Strutt. Strutt looks down low. Back to Cromwell. Oh, great block by Kelly with a nice block right there.
Kelly.
J-Mike
get him
with the ball. Back on the inside, Alex Yoxel. And he can't get it, but he gets his own rebound, and he's going to be fouled. 16 foul for the Buffs on the floor.
We are more active than the Buffs in the low post, and hopefully that will play to our advantage in the long run.
Strutt with his first personal. We've struggled getting the ball in right here. Gets it into Kelly.
We've not scored since probably 2 minutes ago in the first quarter.
Kelly down low. Backward to Andrew Yoxel, back to J. Mike. 16-9, 4:13 left in the second quarter. Buffs with the lead. Back to Alex Yoxel. Back to Darrow. Darrow backward to Andrew Yoxel.
Kelly called it the foul.
I think Alex.
Yeah. Yep. 3 on Alex.
Kelly acted like it was on him.
Well, I wish it was.
Connor Nace checks in for the Lions.
8th team foul on the Lions.
16-9, Republic County with a 7-point lead here. Minneapolis unable to get anything going on the offensive end.
Yeah.
Moving screen is called.
Nooch with the foul. Andrew Yoxel to pull the trigger for the Lions. Minneapolis really needs to find the cylinder this time down the floor.
Connor Nace is in the game.
J-Mike with the ball, back to Alex Johnson. Johnson on the outside, back to Kelly, backward to Darrow. Darrow take the 3, yes. There you go. Nice job, J-Mike, as he hits the 3 right there. 16-12, backward to Grove. Grove on the outside, guarded by Johnson, back to Nooch, back to Kuhlman, and nearly has the ball stolen. Nice job by Darrow. Back to Strutt. Strutt back from the outside. Goes to Cromwell. Cromwell drives.
There was a charging. Geez.
And he gets the ball to roll in.
Push off with the elbow. Clearing space. Of course, I saw Tyshawn Taylor do that last night, too.
Here we go.
18-12. Kelly with the ball. Back to Johnson. Back to Kelly. Back to Johnson.
Did the old Michael Jordan move there.
Yeah, the old Purple Palace wine.
J. Mike is going to be fouled. Ooh, man.
Yeah, call that on the floor, though. He got undercut big time.
You don't agree that was a foul, Mike? It wasn't called?
0-0's got the foul. It's Grove. John Michael might have lost some air on that one.
8 team fouls on the Buffs now. 1-on-1
Finally.
for J. Mike. No,
J. Mike will go to the line for a 1-on-1.
they easily could have called that a shot attempt to give him 2.
They must have called it early, Dale. Called it before he got in there. Shot is no good and rebounded by Kuhlman and the Buffs. Back to Strutt, back to Kuhlman. Shot up and good.
He is hot. Hot, hot, hot.
Is anybody else? Yeah, just 2 other players, Cromwell and Allen, have scored. But other than that, it's all Kuhlman. So we can find a way to shut him down. Maybe, maybe we can get back in this. Johnson with the ball at the top of the key. Back to Kelly. Back to Nace. Back to Johnson.
Five seconds? No. Who was the foul on?
It is on Darrow. They called Darrow with the push off down low. So.
Well, he got caught that time. I've seen him. Little frustration foul earlier, pushing off.
Second personal.
Grove with the ball. Backward to Kuhlman. Kuhlman guarded by Darrow.
About 4 offensive fouls on us, I think, this half. If not 5. There's the travel.
Yep, there you go. Nice job by Andrew Yoxel, forcing the turnover right there.
Minneapolis stiffening up a little bit on defense here, but the turnovers on the offensive end just have not helped at all.
Only 3 points this quarter for the Lions.
Kelly's going to have to play a lot of minutes. Now Nason. Again.
Kelly, 3 times.
5 times on 5 possessions in this first half. We've been whistled with that moving screen violation.
10th team foul.
That one was on Kelly.
First on Kelly. Buffs with the ball. 20-12, Lions trail here. Ball goes in the hands of Allen. Back to Kuhlman, back to Hadacek. Hadacek with the ball, back to Grove. Grove back to Cromwell. Shot up and no good. Rebounded by.
Yeah. Cromwell, Kuhlman reached in.
Good call.
Second foul. Trying to save that ball.
Kuhlman with his second personal foul.
Kelly at the line for 1-on-1.
I think that's the first he's been out tonight, and maybe that'll cool him down a little bit. So good hustle by him, but reached around and got the foul. Kelly will be at the line to shoot a 1-on-1. Off the mark.
Lane violation?
No. 0 with the foul.
No, they called a lane violation. They didn't call a foul.
He hasn't indicated a foul at the official scores table.
Yep, he's still there shooting, so it was a lane violation. You're right.
And he makes it. Nice job by Kelly. We saw this happen against us the other night, Dale, where we had a lane violation and they hit both free throws. That was kind of a big turning point for, if I remember right, in the Southeast game. Second one's off the mark, though. Rebounded by Grove and the Buffs.
Kelly shooting 58% on the year from the line.
Wide opens Allen for 3, in and out. And Cromwell gets the backside rebound.
22-13, Public County.
Macy with the ball. Backward to Andrew Yoxel. 48 seconds. Minneapolis run a little clock. Back to Kelly. Back to Macy. Back to Andrew at the top of the key.
We could use an Andrew Yoxel moment here.
Yeah, we could. Back to Kelly, back to Nace, back to Johnson. 25 seconds left. Back to Andrew Yoxel with 13. Back to Macy as they set this up with 9 seconds left. Andrew Yoxel drives, shot up, and it's good. Nice job, Andrew Yoxel. Hits it at the buzzer. We needed that one right there, guys. Andrew hits.
If nothing else, for Andrew's confidence.
Hits a field goal right there. 22-15 is the score at half. Public County with a commanding lead here at the half. We will take a break.
Second quarter for the Buffs.
Big second quarter, big ball game for Kuhlman, as we will have point totals here in a few. You're listening to SlonaPost.com as well as Eagle Communication, Channel 2. We'll be back.
Scholars Bowl participants being honored here.
Quentin Church, a senior on the Scholar Bowl team.
On the very left here.
Tanner Davis, is that what they said? Caleb Church, Jr. Junior Macy Root.
All the way on the right, I got that one.
And senior Danny Sharpwise. Daryl Simmons. Leslie Baker and Mrs. Reinhardt, the coaches. Congratulations to Scholar Bowl. And congratulations to the Scholar Bowl and those young men and one woman, one lady on that team. So,
yeah, I got point totals if you're ready for them. Scoring in the first half for Minneapolis, Andrew Yoxel with 5. John Michael Darrow with 5. Alex Johnson with 2. And he hit that shot early. I thought maybe we might get a lot of mileage out of Alex there in the first half. He played solid in the first half. 2 points for Alex. John Kelly off the bench with a lot of minutes. Scores 3 points. For Republic County, Allen had 2. Cromwell had 4. And Kuhlman with 16 in the first half.
4 trays and a deuce.
4 trays and 2 deuces.
Oh, 2 deuces.
Trenton Kuhlman, and he's been a little bit tough to find. They'll run a double screen down on the baseline for him, and he seems to get open in the corner. That looks like his favorite shot.
We outscored them 9-8 in the first quarter. They outscored us 14-6 in the second stanza, and we went probably 6 minutes without scoring, I'd say, between the last part of the first quarter and the first half of the second.
Yeah.
While they were scoring, that kills us. I don't know what the mascot's doing here, but we'll watch it.
No, he's gonna do something. The mascot's got something going on here, so. I'm glad you know this.
I'm not seeing it, Dale.
Well, she used to be a maid on some of her skits. Except she didn't have a portable music player.
I don't even know who this is.
I don't know either. I know who it was last year.
young guy.
Nice job by Leo the Lions. So we will go ahead and take a break after that stunning halftime performance.
Good for him.
Yep. I still didn't hear who it was.
Welcome back to Minneapolis Junior Senior High School Gymnasium. As second half is set to begin, the Lions trailing 22 to 15 to the Republic County Buffaloes, led by Kuhlman, 16 of the 22 points.
Yeah, I'll tell you, he had a phenomenal first half. 4 threes, 2 field goals. He's only a junior too, guys.
Yeah.
Had a brother who's a pretty good ball player too.
Yep, I remember that.
He is
What?
a little bigger.
One thing we were discussing here before the start of we came back is the Lions had at least 5, if not 6, offensive fouls there in the first half. Quite a few. The only good fortunate thing about that was that it didn't put the Buffaloes at the line each time. They ended up with 10 fouls or more on the Lions, but the Buffs didn't get to shoot that many free throws because of it.
We do have a couple players, Alex Shoxel with 3 fouls, Andrew, John Darrow, and Zach Allison all with 2. Kuhlman and Allen with 2 for, Tanner Allen with 2 for the Buffs.
Looks like the Buffs will inbound the ball. Possession arrow.
Buffs had the ball at half court as we start the second half. Ball goes into Kuhlman. He's guarded by Darrow. Dribbles to the right-hand side. Picks up his dribble. Gets it down low to Cromwell. Cromwell tries to find Hadacek. 3 seconds in the lane by Hadacek. And that's at least 3 times he's been whistled for that. Turnover to start the first half. Macy with the ball.
Dribbled it in the front court and took a step back into the backcourt.
Was that a backcourt?
Yeah, I didn't see that. Well, I was blind. I did not see that.
He just stepped over the line. One took over the line. Something like that.
TOE.
Yeah.
Kuhlman picks up his dribble, gets it back to Cromwell. Cromwell down low to Hadacek. Hadacek guarded by Zach Allison. Back over to Allen. Allen looks for Grove. Grove on the right-hand side, guarded there. Back to Kuhlman. Kuhlman back to Grove. Grove hesitates, drives all the way in, and comes away. Cromwell in the lane, shot up and good.
We had the ball. We couldn't hang on to it. They stripped it away.
24 to 15.
That was a bugaboo in the girls' game, too.
Yes, it was.
They are physical and they are quick to the ball. Ball goes down low to Zach Allison, up, and Zach can't get it. And it's going to be out of bounds off of Zach after the miss. Andrew Yoxel will come out as John Kelly comes in. Kuhlman with the ball. Gets it over to Cromwell. Cromwell back to Allen. Allen in the paint. Drops back out to Hadacek. Hadacek swings back out to Allen. Allen will look across. Goes to Cromwell at the top of the key. Pulls it back out. Swings it around. Back over to Cromwell. Shot up and off the mark. Rebounded by Zach Allison. Back to Darrow. Darrow will bring it down 24-15. Minneapolis looking to score. Back to Johnson. Swing pass over to Alex Yoxel. Drives, and he'll walk with it.
Got the ball caught on his hip there and took a little step there. And turnover.
Andrew Yoxel comes in for Kelly. Nooch checks in for the Buffs. As he checks in for Cromwell. 6:03 left to go in the third quarter, 24 to 15. Buffs with the lead. Alex Johnson called with the fighting through the screen, a push.
His first.
The Buffs will have it underneath their own bucket. Andrew Yoxel with the rebound after the point blank miss by Grove.
Charging is the call.
Charge is called on J. Mike. That'll be number 3 on him. He dished the pass, but
Second team foul, third personal.
Got to play under control.
had to check to pull the trigger for the Buffs underneath our basket. Gets it in to Kuhlman. We'll bring it down for the Buffs. It's a backboard to Nooch, back to Hadacek. Hadacek backward to Kuhlman. Kuhlman back to Grove, back to Allen. Allen looks down low. Zach Allison and Hadacek working hard down low. There we go. Oh,
there's another one on John Michael.
Foul number 4.
Fourth foul on J. Mike.
Third team foul. Josh Macy comes in for.
Josh has got, he didn't have any fouls, but boy, we lose some scoring right there as J. Mike sits down with 4 fouls. Kuhlman backward to Strutt. Strutt looks down low. Nice job, Zach Allison off the feet of Hadacek. It'll go to Minneapolis.
It was off Hadacek's foot. Good call.
He tried to convince the referee otherwise.
He's right there. Made a good call.
Yep.
Macy drives back to Andrew Yoxel. Andrew will drive. All will come called on the floor. Or was that?
Yeah. Cromwell's second.
Hadacek with comes out. Ball goes into Zach Allison. Shot up. Can't get it, and rebounded by Kuhlman for the Buffs. Ball goes down low to Cromwell. Shot up and no good. Oh, wow. Rebounded by Brazon, but then he takes an extra step and turns the ball over.
Might have been aided by Allison in the back there, but no call.
Well, Coach Sheets is talking to the official about it, so we'll see. Ball goes back to Alex Johnson. Back to Alex Yoxel. Shot up and it can't fall. And Brazon with the rebound. We cannot buy a bucket, guys.
Last touch by, I thought, Kuhlman.
Yeah, they call it off Johnson. Good hustle by both Johnson and Kuhlman over there. Alex Johnson's got a tough, some tough shoes to fill right now as he picks up Kuhlman. Kelly's going to check in for Zach Allison.
Not too much scoring here in the second half so far.
Cromwell, except for, I guess they've got one
field goal
bucket.
for them, none for us.
Strutt in the paint, pulls it back out, gets it back on the outside to Allen. Allen picks up his dribble, gets it back over to Hadacek, back to Strutt. Strutt, three-point shot by Allen, up and good. Boy, they've got some shooters.
They're deep. That's why he gets in there and gets to play. Shoot the ball.
And then he fouls Alex Yoxel from behind.
Trevor Allen with his first personal foul. Macy to pull the trigger. Gets it into Johnson. He'll take the three. Good job. Nice shot by Alex Johnson as he hits a three on the outside. Nice job by the senior Johnson. Needed that one right there, guys.
Yeah,
27-18.
We get some mileage out of that. Alex will get a little,
Good call, good call. Josh Macy.
Lost his feet, basically.
Yeah, a little bit of acting as well.
A little confidence builder there for Alex Johnson, that's for sure. He's hit a couple good buckets in this game.
Macy's first personal foul. Zach Allison checks in for Alex Yoxel, and we will have a timeout called by Coach Sheets. 27-18, 3:40 left to go here in the third quarter. Minneapolis trails. We'll take a break. You're listening to SlimePost.com as well as Eagle Communication Channel 2.
Where do you go when you need groceries? Jeans IGA, of course. Jeans is proud to be a sponsor of Minneapolis sports and hopes that you'll encourage your children to be as competitive in the classroom as they are in sports. Jeans IGA, a proud sponsor of today's game.
At Lambert Insurance, Kent Lambert can make shopping for insurance easy. With insurance plans changing all the time and costs increasing constantly, getting coverage you need at affordable rates can be a challenge. Let Lambert Insurance in Minneapolis help.
Eagle Communications, home of ECTV, high-speed internet, 910 KINA, and 99 KG Country, is a proud sponsor of tonight's hometown coverage of Lions sports. Listen to the Lions sports on SalinaPost.com.
Welcome back to Minneapolis. Strutt gets the ball into Allen. Allen guarded by Macy. Backward to Cromwell. Cromwell backward to Kuhlman. Kuhlman backward to Allen. Allen back to Strutt, and the turnover back to Andrew Yoxel. Nice job by the Lions defense. We'll come back the other direction. Josh Macy backward to Alex Yoxel. Zach Allison walked with it. Should have just taken him with authority, Zach. He hesitated, and that was the difference right there. If he just takes it in with some authority right there, he finishes. Minneapolis turns the ball over with an opportunity to score right there. Kuhlman with the ball. Gets it backward to Cromwell. Cromwell back to Allen. Allen down low back to Grove. Grove at the top of the key. Started by Macy. Backward to Cromwell. Backward to Kuhlman. Kuhlman on the outside. Back to Allen. Allen back to Cromwell. Cromwell looks for a cutter. Back to Kuhlman. Backward to Grove. Back to Kuhlman. 2:36 left to go here in the third. Nice drop down pass off the glass, no good. And they're going to call a foul on Kelly as Hadacek and Kelly battling down low. I believe it's on Kelly. We'll find out for sure. And the foul is on John Kelly. Alex Yoxel will come in for Josh Macy. Ball to be inbounds. They get it into Cromwell. They're going to call Alex Johnson with the foul.
This is our sixth foul. 2:29 left in the third quarter.
27-18.
2 fouls for the Bucks. Playing right into their hands.
Grove for 3, off the mark, and rebounded by Zach Allison. Nice job by Zach to muscle in and get the rebound right there after the missed 3. Alex Yoxel on the left. Pulls it back out, gets it back to Andrew Yoxel. Andrew back to Johnson. Johnson backward to Alex Yoxel.
Wasted possessions just killed this team all year long, and it's showing here as we get our offense in motion and the turnover.
Ball in the hands of Kuhlman. Kuhlman guarded by Johnson. Back to Cromwell. Nice job by Alex Johnson. And that should be
blocking foul
on the floor. But they're going to be in the bonus now. Zach Allison
9 minutes and 54 seconds left to go in the game. The Buffs will be at the free throw line from here on. Alex kind of stoked up
Zach
here.
rolled the ankle, I hope. Just the ankle.
Connor Nace checks in for Zach. Misses it, and Allen comes up with the rebound. Cromwell with the ball. Minute 48 left here in third quarter. Ball goes back to Grove. Grove drives. Back to Kuhlman. Kuhlman. And Allen with the rebound underneath. Oh.
And Sheets rescues him as he's about to get called for 3
That
seconds.
is a smart timeout. But I'm with you, Dale. I wish the coach could not call a timeout.
1:30 remaining in the third. The Lions are down by 9, 27 to 18. We'll be right back.
Bennett Autoplex supports the Minneapolis Lions. At Bennett Autoplex, you'll find a small-town family atmosphere with great prices on new and used cars. New vehicles, including Buick and GMC trucks and SUVs, serving their customers since 1957. Bennett Autoplex, Salina.
The Minneapolis Junior Senior High School Lionbackers are proud to continue their long-term support of the broadcast of these Lions games. Join us as we support student activities and the teachers of MJSHS. Go Lions! We're with you all the way.
Welcome back to Minneapolis. Public County has the ball here in the third quarter. Minute 30 left in the third. 27-18, Buffs with the lead. Ball goes back out from the outside to Grove. Grove looks down low to Cromwell. Gets it back out to Allen, back to Kuhlman. Shot up and off the mark, rebounded by Alex Yoxel. Gets it back to Andrew Yoxel.
Kuhlman hadn't missed many, but missed that one.
And there we go. Alex Yoxel hits the floor, but so does Grove, and they're going to call a foul on Grove. And Alex Yoxel will go to the line to shoot two.
Third team foul on the Buffs.
Alex will be at the line to shoot two here as Grove picks up his second personal foul. Shot is up and good by the sophomore Alex Yoxel. Kuhlman checks out, and so does Grove. Second shot coming by Yoxel. Shot is up and it's good, makes them both. 27-20, back within 7 minutes left here in the third quarter. Back to Strutt on the outside, looks down low to Hadachek. Back to Grove, back to the other Allen. Allen back to Hadachek. Back to Strutt at the top, looks down low, quick pass. And
Thank you, that didn't go in.
yeah, thank goodness. Foul is on Connor Nace.
He's got a foul or two to give. That's the 8th team foul.
Tanner Allen at the line to shoot two here. First one is up and good. 6-foot senior Tanner Allen gets the first one. Second shot coming. Shot is up and it's in and out, rebounded by Andrew Yoxel. 38 seconds left. Ball goes back to Alex Yoxel, back to Alex Johnson. Johnson with the ball on the outside, 30 seconds. Dribble back to Connor Nace. Back to Andrew Yoxel with 21 seconds. Back to Alex Yoxel.
Not much of a point guard look out there, is there?
No, there's not.
I know Andrew can play it, but
Andrew takes the shot up and good. Nice job, Andrew Yoxel. He gets a nice bucket right there. Hats off to Andrew Yoxel. He's fought through some slumps and he hits a big one right there. 28-22, we're within 6. We actually, I think we were outscored them in that quarter by 1. Yeah, I'll be darned. So we will take a break. SalinaPost.com as well as Eagle Communication Channel 2. Minneapolis trails by 6 as we get ready for the 4th quarter. We'll be back.
If you're searching for the right insurance to fit your needs, look no further. American Family Insurance has been providing security and peace of mind for more than 80 years because they want to protect what matters most. Call Scott Osherman in Minneapolis, your American Family Insurance agent. Welcome back to Minneapolis. Minneapolis trails 28-22 as we get ready for the 4th quarter. I want to say special thanks to Kenny Hendricks and Century Scorebooks. Kenny has provided our scorebooks for quite a few years. Kenny does a great job with these scorebooks, and you can reach Kenny Hendricks at Century Scorebooks at 785-392-0058. Special thanks to Kenny Hendricks and Century Scorebooks. You know, guys, you take Kuhlman out of the picture.
Or just half a Kuhlman.
Or half a Kuhlman, yeah, exactly. I'll tell you, he had a phenomenal first half, 16. We shut him down in the 3rd quarter. We're going to have to shut him down in the 4th, and we're going to have to find a way to score. Now, we've got some foul trouble, but Darrow is back in to start the ball game here in the 4th quarter. Ball goes backward to Johnson, back to Darrow. Back to Alex Yoxel. Alex will drive. Backward to Darrow. Down low to Andrew Yoxel. Gets his man in the paint, shot up, and can't quite get it. Nice job, Andrew. Tried to get it to roll in. He'll go to the line to shoot 2.
4th team foul on the bus. 3rd personal on Cromwell.
Andrew at the line to shoot 2 here. Shot is up and good. Makes the first one.
Andrew's percentage tonight much better than his average.
Have another one coming here. On the floor, it's Alex Yoxel, Josh Macy, John Michael, as well as Alex Johnson. Andrew's second shot, up and good. We're within 3, 28-25. Oh,
just about drug that.
He about drug it. He didn't. He dang near did. So, ball goes to Kuhlman. Kuhlman.
Andrew Johnson's done a great job of shadowing Kuhlman in the second half.
Alex Johnson, yes, he has. Yeah, he has. Strutt with the ball. Back out to Kuhlman. Kuhlman will drive. Pulls it back out. Gets it back out to Strutt. Strutt shot up and good. Strutt hits a little runner right there. Kyle Strutt with the big bucket. Gets it back to a 6-point deficit. Macy will bring it down. Gets it back to J. Mike. J. Mike will drive. Gets his man up in the air. Shot up and good. Nice job by J. Mike. That's a big one right there.
Stop
back to
and
a 4-point.
pop.
Oh, yes, thank you very much. Nice job, Josh Macy.
I thought the backside referee.
Yeah, I did too. I did too. He started to, and the front side official called a charge.
I actually thought it was going to go the other way too.
That backside ref started the motion.
Could have gone either way.
Yep.
Ball goes back to J. Mike. J. Mike with the ball. Looks down low to J. Mike, gets his man up in the air again and can't get it to fall. Andrew Yoxel, nice job right there. Andrew Yoxel keeps it in play, and it stays with the Lions off of the Buffs. It will stay with Minneapolis.
John Michael's got a devastating head and ball fake, and he gets his opponent up in the air. And
holds his feet very well.
He's got an easy shot after that. 2 in a row. That one just rimmed off.
Andrew Yoxel. Yeah, that time he walks with it. So. (30-26), Bus with the lead and the ball. 6:14 left to go in the ball game. Kuhlman with the ball, guarded by Johnson. Back over to Allen. Allen back over to Kuhlman. Kuhlman will drive, pulls it back out, gets it back over to Grove. Grove drives, gets it back out to Kuhlman. Kuhlman, shot up,
shot.
no good. And Andrew Yoxel comes away with a nice job. Andrew holds his feet and gets the ball up, gets it back to Johnson. Johnson shot up, it's short, and rebounded by Allen. But Andrew nearly comes away. He does get the steal, gets it back to J. Mike, up and gets it to roll. Nice job by J. Mike, gets the ball to fall. 30-28.
Well, it's been a while.
5:18 left to go here in the ball game. Kuhlman drives the lane, and it's no good, but he'll go to the line to shoot two. Foul's going to be on Johnson, his third personal foul.
9th team foul. 5 fouls on the Bucks.
Andrew Yoxel with some great defense over there, guys. Forced that turnover, and J. Mike finished it. Well, Kuhlman finally, unfortunately, gets some more points there. We've been able to hold him, but he gets his free throw. I'm sure he's a dead-on free throw shooter. He's got another one coming. 31-28, Bus with the lead. 5:14 left to go here in the ball game. Second shot is up, and it's in. Front rims and gets it to roll in. 4-point lead again for the Bus. Macy with the ball. Back over to Alex Johnson. Gets it over to J. Mike. Back to Macy. Back over to Alex Yoxel. Drives in, no good, but Andrew nearly comes away with it. J. Mike on the free throw, up and can't get it.
Yeah.
Andrew called with the foul.
He's gone.
Andrew is? Andrew Yoxel.
Third foul on Andrew.
You thought it was, you got him for 5?
I got him for 5.
Oh, wow. Apparently not.
Apparently not.
Cromwell hits the first one. So
they're in the double bonus now. 5-point lead. 4:52 remaining.
Off the mark. Oh. Gosh darn it. Allen gets the rebound and gets it back to Hadachek.
We've not been able to time the bounces on those free throws. They're bouncing out. Our inside players can't get to them.
Kuhlman down low, gets it down low. Yeah. Wow, big bucket by Cromwell down low. And we were within 2. It's back to a 7-point ball game, 35-28. We will take a break. You're listening to SalinaPost.com as well as Eagle Communication Channel 2. We'll be back after this word from our sponsors.
Bennington State Bank is proud to support the Minneapolis Lions for the 2011-2012 season. We're proud to be a part of our great community and strive for excellence in our school, curriculum, and athletics. Go Lions in the 11-12 season from Bennington State Bank, your trusted hometown bank, with offices in Salina, Bennington, Minneapolis, Wamego, Sylvan Grove, and Lucas. Member FDIC.
There are careers in high demand that offer high pay. Learn the skills you need to receive top pay in programs like machine tool technology, welding, or HVAC at Salina Area Technical College. Life's a trip. Get directions and log on to salinatech.edu today.
Terry and Wanda Robbins support the Minneapolis Lions sports program. They hope that you will do the same and in this coming year, the best to the Minneapolis Lions sports program.
Welcome back to the gym, folks. 4:25 to go in regulation. 35-28 Bucks.
On the floor is Darrow Macy, Johnson, Andrew Yoxel, and John Kelly. Zach Allison's ankle must still be a little bit, we've not seen him since he rolled it. Macy with the ball. And the turn.
Yep. He drug it to it. Right there. It was pretty evident from here.
Sheets is calling for a push-off. I don't think anybody was even on him.
Good call.
It's into Macy. Macy with the ball. Back to J. Mike. Had a check on J. Mike. Down low to Kelly. Kelly up and good. Nice job, John Kelly. Down low. Gets the bucket to fall. 35-30. Kuhlman with the ball for the Buffs. A little under 4 minutes left to go in the ball game here. Ball goes down low to Cromwell. Cromwell's had a pretty good second half for the Buffs. Back to Kuhlman. Kuhlman back to Allen. Allen back to Grove. Grove will drive. Back over to Kuhlman. Kuhlman with the ball. Ball goes down to Cromwell. Shot up, no good. And somehow Allen comes away with it. And our fans wanted to travel. I don't think he did though. Kuhlman shot up and no good. Macy with the rebound. They were draped all over him. And
big rebound by the point guard, Minneapolis there. Big rebound. They would have scored and took that
John
out.
Kelly in the lane, up and good. Nice job, John Kelly. And
back in
35-32. Kuhlman with the ball. Back to Cromwell. Wow. Kuhlman and Johnson battling, going all over the place. And there's a foul right there.
Fourth on Johnson.
Could have gone either way earlier. That one was a foul on Johnson, very clear.
Kuhlman to the line for two. We're still not in the 1-and-1. Sheets is working the ref over here. On that last call down there.
Yeah.
That wasn't a walk. Has Kuhlman missed a free throw, Mike?
No, I don't think so.
Try to hex him here.
36-32, 2:34 left to go in the ball game.
In the lane, that works. In the lane. Number 10. 36-32 with 2:34 to go.
So the lane violation on Allen did not count the bucket. Sheets is still working the official. Backward to Alex Joxel. Back to Johnson. Swing pass over to Darrow. Darrow back to Kelly.
Zone defense here for Republic County.
I'll take that, Andrew. Back to Andrew. Shot up and good. Nice job, Andrew Yoxel. Gets the shooter's roll, 36-34. 2:01 left to go in the ball game.
Play smart, Alex.
Yeah, Alex has got 4, doesn't he?
Yeah, we need him to play the rest of the way.
Ball goes back in the hands of Hadachek. Hadachek guarded by Kelly. Back to Grove. Minute 44, 36-34. Back goes to Cromwell. Cromwell back to Kuhlman. Kuhlman swing pass over to Allen. Allen guarded tight by Darrow. Darrow's got 4 fouls as well. Hadachek back to Grove. Grove back to Cromwell.
No charging? Gee.
And the bucket counts as Cromwell gets a spin move. No call in the lane. And it'll come back the other direction. 38-34. Minutes 15 left to go in the ball game. Timeout called by Coach Shoup. 38-34. Good fourth quarter basketball here. And it's back and forth, but right now the Buffs got a 4-point lead. Minneapolis with a minute 14 left to go. I don't know, guys.
We'll take a break to hear a word from our sponsors. Be right back.
C&R Plating would like to take this time to thank their many friends and customers for making their business what it is today. Kevin also wants to wish the Minneapolis Lions a great season. C&R Plating, happy to be a Minneapolis Lions backer.
Your Minneapolis Hometown Hardware is always there when you need an appliance, paint, tools. Well, truthfully, the list just goes on and on and on. So the next time you need something, almost anything, go to Hometown Hardware in Minneapolis. They've probably got it.
Want the ultimate adrenaline rush? Jump from planes, rappel from helicopters, shoot the most sophisticated weapons on Earth. Find out more by calling the U.S. Army at 785-827-3666.
Well, we've got the score, and we've got to get a defensive stop.
Yeah, we do. We've got the ball here. On the floor is Yoxel, Macy, Darrow, and Johnson for the Lions. Ball will go into Macy. Back to Darrow. Backward to Alex Yoxel. Back to Johnson. Backward to Darrow. Darrow shot up and good. Nice job by Darrow with the runner.
Here's the score.
Tight defense here. Johnson and Kuhlman doing battle.
Foul him.
Yeah. Where's the 5? Alex Yoxel with the foul. That'll be 4 on Alex if we've got it right in the book. That will send Cromwell to the line to shoot 2 as they're in the double bonus, 42 seconds left.
What's he been doing at the line tonight?
He's not been there. Oh, he's been 1 for 2. Notoriously, Republic County a good free throw shooting team, period. They tend to hit their free throws down the line. That's what wins a lot of their ball games, and he's at the line for another one right here, and he makes them both. I tried to jinx him.
40 to 36, 40 seconds to go.
Ball goes to Alex Yoxel. Back to Darrow. 33 seconds left. Darrow drives. And
traveling is the call.
Yep.
Mortimer comes in for Darrow.
They're going to get in also
Davis.
Brandon
Davis. Probably also from a fouling standpoint. Davis
Alex
and Kelly.
Johnson comes out.
Alex
Kelly
out of
comes
harm's way for a little while anyway.
Yeah.
Got to foul quick.
Just not Kuhlman or Cromwell.
Nice job, Davis. And Andrew Yoxel gets the foul, yes. Nice job, Andrew Yoxel. That's a big one right there. What a steal right there. Nice job by,
Unfortunately, we're not shooting free throws.
Yeah, I know, but that's okay. We get the ball back. That's big right there.
Cromwell with the hold. As we just get a hand on it as they throw it in. Andrew hustles right after it, and Cromwell holds him to.
Nice job by Brandon Davis, Gage Mortimer, and John Kelly coming in on the defensive side down there. And Andrew Yoxel, we forced the turnover and the foul. They've got 6 fouls. Minneapolis has the ball underneath their own bucket, 26 seconds left. Minneapolis will have an inbounds right here after we come back from this word. You're listening to SalinaPost.com as well as Eagle Communication Channel 2.
The State Bank of Delphus and the Ottawa County Bank in Minneapolis are locally owned community banks which offer traditional accounts such as checking, savings, certificates of deposit, IRAs, and loans, online banking. But most important, they're committed to making your banking experience as easy and personal as possible. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Welcome back to Minneapolis. 26 seconds left, 40 to 36. Republic County with the lead. Minneapolis has the ball underneath their own bucket here as Andrew Yoxel to pull the trigger. Alex gets the ball, gets it back to J. Mike. J. Mike drives into Johnson, up, can't get it, and that's going to be tipped out. That's 5 on Johnson, but good hustle on Alex Johnson. I'll tell you, Alex has played a heck of a defensive ball game and called to do some big things tonight, and that's 5 on him, but hats off to Alex Johnson. Gage Mortimer going to be coming in from a defensive standpoint as he comes in. Alex Johnson, nice job by Alex Johnson tonight.
Great job he has done on this
Kuhlman, I'll tell you, Alex Johnson did a phenomenal job. I'm proud of the young man. That's a tough one right there. I know he's mad at himself, but hats off to Johnson. Shot off the back of the rim by Allen. Have another one coming, 16 seconds left. Trail by Ford. Allen at the line. Second one is up, and it's off the mark as well. Rebounded by Andrew Yoxel, back to J-Mike. J-Mike will drive. Shot up and good. Nice job by J-Mike. And a quick foul by Macy.
Unfortunately, it won't do any good to foul Kuhlman with 5 seconds to go, but it's 40-38, Republic County.
At the line will be Kuhlman. He's got 20 points on the night, and with the chance to increase it half their points. Wow. Alex Yoxel picks up number 5. I thought Macy had that foul, but nice job by Alex Yoxel. First shot coming by Kuhlman. Shot up and good. Well, he is Mr. He is on tonight.
He's Mr. Basketball.
He is,
NCAA,
I'll tell you.
I tell you what.
He is solid ball player. Second shot coming. Shot is up, and it is good as he makes them both. 5.2 seconds left.
Timeout.
Sheets calls the timeout, so. We will keep it here. 5.2 seconds left, 42-38. Not very many 4-point plays in the books here. So
overall, the Lions have played much better tonight than they played their last 3
losses. They have. With the exception of maybe the second quarter. They have.
Early second,
yeah, they have played much better. It's just, and defensive-wise, they've held them to just 2 field goals. But they've hit their free throws.
Well, unfortunately, we got in foul trouble early in the third quarter, and that's, I think I said it, we played right into their hands.
Yeah, 9 for 13 from the free throw line. That's big.
Sheets doesn't have any more timeouts, thank goodness.
Andrew gets it into J-Mike. J-Mike takes the 3. And he hits it. But it's 1 point short. 42-41 is the final. I'll tell you, that was one heck of a ball game.
And I believe the Buffs probably have sealed the deal here on the NCAA crown this year with this win.
Wow. That was one heck of a ball game tonight.
Undefeated at 10-0. They go to 15-3. They sweep the Lions this season. And they ought to be the odds-on favorite in their sub-state to go to state in the Purple Palace in Manhattan.
They ought to be. Yeah, they ought to be. I'll tell you, congrats to both squads. This is one heck of a ball game tonight. Minneapolis did much better in the latter half of the in the fourth quarter period. I'm proud of Andrew Yoxel and John Michael because they stepped it up. Andrew Yoxel especially has been kind of hitting a slump, and he had a good night tonight and pulled out of that. J. Mike hit some big points as Minneapolis comes up a point short, 42-41, but I'll tell you, that was one heck of a ball game tonight, guys.
Well, if nothing else, it's good for the boys. They got their swagger back. They got some good things going for them.
They did, and they'll have an even tougher matchup on they'll have not as tough a matchup, but they'll have a tough matchup.
A different kind of matchup this Friday when the Beloit Trojans come to town. Senior night, we really need everybody's support.
Yeah, absolutely.
If at all possible.
Absolutely. So let's take we'll take a real quick break. As
what's the final?
42 to 41.
Are you ready, Mike? We'll be right back.
Point totals for tonight. For Minneapolis, Andrew Yoxel had 11. John Michael Darrow had 16. Alex Yoxel had 2. Alex Johnson had 5. And John Kelly off the bench had 7. For Republic County, Allen had 3. Cromwell had 13. 9 in the second half. Strutt had 2. Trevor Allen had 3. And leading all scorers tonight is Kuhlman with 21.
Half
16
points
in the first half, 5 in the second. Alex Johnson with pretty good defensive job on him in the second half, but Kuhlman, when he gets to the charity stripe,
he was money.
He was money.
Yeah, he was. So.
Only one he missed because of a teammate lane violation.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I overheard Coach Shoup this last weekend out in the hallway here at the linebackers youth tournament say our magic number to win is 48 points. You know, just talking about our lack of scoring output in the last several games. He says if we can get 48, we're going to win the game. And we've not been getting there. Tonight was much better, much closer. But that Kuhlman, he's a special player, probably the best in the league.
Yeah, very solid ball player. You don't see he doesn't come out much. He plays plays almost the entire ball game, and most of the offense runs through him.
Oh yeah.
And he's not only a point guard, but he's also a shooting guard that quickly can hit some big shots. Half their points coming through Kuhlman. You know, a good player is going to find a way to score, and he's a good player. So, but hats off to J. Mike. J. Mike started out in the third quarter on Kuhlman until he got his 4th foul, and then Alex Johnson came in, and at that point, Alex played phenomenal defense on Kuhlman from that point on.
Nothing against J. Mike here, but I'm kind of wishing Alex Johnson would have been on Kuhlman all night. I mean, there were several times that J. Mike just got lost on him in the first half, and it left Kuhlman open. But
well, to his credit, Coach Sheets runs a double pick down on that baseline, and he's got to run through 2 picks to get to him. And Kuhlman so quick, gets to the spot, squares up, and he's ready for the ball when it comes around. And he's got a nice, easy stroke, and he can shoot her in.
Yeah, absolutely. Hats off to Andrew Yoxel. Finally kind of got over some of his shooting woes tonight and hit some big shots, and we needed that. J. Mike always finds a way to score, and he found quite a few ways to score in the 4th quarter as he gets 8, 9, 10. I will hand my mic over, guys. I did the interview last time. I will hand it over this time. So go ahead and keep it, buddy. I'll hand mine over. So.
All right. Here we're going to be joined by Coach Shoup, head coach of the Minneapolis Lions.
Well, Coach, we fought pretty hard that second half. I was real excited to see the guys get after it, and I thought we did a good job. We started being a little more aggressive on that offensive end. It shows with a 19-point output. We outscored them in the 3rd quarter and the 4th quarter. And Kuhlman got away from us a little bit in the first half. But,
well, he's a good player.
Yeah, I thought all in all, the boys played pretty hard tonight.
Yeah, you know, that's the thing we talked about. There's no moral victories, but that's as hard as we played probably all year for a full game. And we needed that because we had it. You know, we talked about we felt like our effort's been kind of spotty the last couple of games, and so that was a good hard effort. We didn't play perfect. Second quarter killed us. We had 6 straight turnovers at one point. Some of those are out of our control, but you know, it is what it is. And you know, I thought the kids hung in there when things weren't going well for us offensively and kept us in the game. So when things did start going a little better, we could make a run at them. And I love the way our kids battle. It was good. They battled hard.
I was very impressed with how we kept our composure and battled back in. We made the nice run on them in the first half after we got down. We outscored them 9-0. Unfortunately, they came back and had, I think, about 11-0 run on themselves. But, in the third quarter, we started coming back again and made it a close game. And, Alex Johnson just did a great job in the second half on Shadow and Kuhlman.
He did. That's what we need from AJ, and he did. And if we play that hard all the time, by the time this thing's all said and done, we'll be a pretty good basketball team. But we got to have that effort every night like that.
Coach, we're watching the ball, we're watching the play, and we get caught with a lot of, is it a back pick or moving screen or bigs? It seems like we get ticketed with that 3 or 4 times a game that we lose pretty good possession there. But what is it? Is it a back pick or?
It's a flex cut. I don't know. I don't know. It's their call, so I'm not going to say anything else. It's their call.
Are we moving though, or
there are times
we
are.
Both hands on the guy, or?
No, we don't ever have both hands on the guy. I think they think sometimes we slide our hips, and sometimes we do. So do the other guys, but we seem to always get called for it.
Well, we do, and Scott and I look at each other, and of course we're following the play, and I just don't have a good look at it.
Yeah, there's some things we can do better with that to avoid those, and we talked about that at halftime, and we've got to clean that up. It's really not the screener's fault most of the time. It's the cutter's fault. They leave too early, so their defense leaves too early, and they're moving before we have a chance to screen them. And some of that's youth, some of that happens, and it's okay.
Well, I thought defensive-wise we played pretty good defensive game, and as you mentioned, played pretty hard tonight.
We did. I can't fault their effort tonight, which is nice.
Yeah, even though it's 4 losses in a row, I think we gained a lot tonight, and there's no moral victories, but that's a lot better effort than we've seen the last 3 games. So
absolutely.
That's hopefully build something towards something good at senior night with Beloit.
Yep, absolutely.
Well, John Kelly off the bench had a lot of minutes tonight. He had to play and got some good buckets down the paint. See him head to the rack and put that thing off the glass a couple times. I was real excited to see that, and that's only going to get better as the years come by.
Oh yeah.
As he
John's going to be a nice player for us. I thought Connor Nace came in and gave us really good minutes tonight, especially defensively.
Yes, he did.
So it was good. It was a good effort all the way around.
Does Zach roll his ankle, or?
Yeah, he's had it. He's we're a little beat up right now. Josh is pretty sick, and Alex was in getting IVs all weekend. So, and Zach's got a bum ankle and he tweaked it again. So, we got to get a little bit healthy, but we'll be fine.
Put the electrolysis treatment on this next few days.
Yeah.
Well, it was a good game.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Thanks.
Friday.
Good luck to you. Yes. Thanks for
guys.
coming up, Coach. Well, with that, we're going to bid everybody a fond adieu. Doggone it, we didn't get her done, but we came close. Much better than performance we've seen the last few games, and that's encouraging. So let's hope that can continue on and come up with a win here on senior night against the Beloit Trojans.
Dale, when you have a good ball game but lose, and you and I talked earlier in the week about improving, getting better as the year's gone along. They didn't. They just played well against a really good team.
Oh yeah.
And that's why I think it looked like a lot better game tonight. Have they improved? Well, yeah, a little, but I think they just played harder.
Let's not forget this Republic County team is 5th ranked in the state in Class 2A.
That's what I mean.
They went down to a very tough Hillsboro tournament midwinter, and I think came up 3rd. But they played some big squads. They're just a good team, and again, hats off to Coach Sheets. He does a great job of coaching these people. The squad reminds me an awful lot of the 2006 squad with Minneapolis, 2005, 2006, with one great player, and all the rest of them are kind of good role players. Though Kuhlman probably is, Cromwell's probably a better second player than that 2005, 2006 squad at Minneapolis.
Well, they probably all had brothers on that team. Cromwell had a brother, Kuhlman had a brother, and I think Grove had a brother. All on that team.
I'm trying to compare this Republic County squad, though, to what we had
the one we had.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, that was a great squad they had. That was kicking off a future squad for Republic County.
Yeah,
they beat us out in overtime in the 3rd place game there at the state.
They played hard enough tonight to look good. They matched up and they played hard against a ranked team. And so, you know, play that good and come up 1 point short.
And Republic County, if I'm not
too bad.
mistaken, that Ellsworth last Friday won in overtime. I mean, this is a couple games in a row. They've had to take it down to the wire and come through with the victory on the road. So, gosh.
Yeah.
Good squad.
Yeah,
Good squad.
Absolutely.
And,
So, well, we will be back on the air Friday night as we will take on the Beloit Trojans here at home. Senior night. Come on out and cheer on the Lions for senior night. We've got a great group of seniors in the 5 ladies on the girls squad and the 5 on the boys squad. If you with I think 5. But anyway, come out and
that's correct.
come out and cheer on the Lions for senior night here this Friday night. So for myself, Scott Osherman,
and Mike Perry,
and Dale Leach.
Good night from Minneapolis,
and
Kansas.
As always, thanks for having us in your home.